Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 18th of March 2024. So stocks and bonds sell off further into the weekend. According to the news on Friday, they did certainly move lower, but things have changed and turned around overnight. Prices are now moving back to the upside. Economic news for this week. Let's have a look. Let's just get the right week. No news today, as can be seen there, but we have got FOMC this week, haven't we? We've got the quarterly meeting as well. We've got the press conference on Wednesday evening as well, but interest rates set to remain unchanged. UK also CPI on Wednesday morning. That's forecast to drop 0.5%. We'll just have to wait and see. What else have we got? We've got flash news on Thursday. And then through to the end of the week at Friday, we've got retail sales, and Powell is going to be speaking. So, yeah, not too much this week, but obviously the big event is going to be the CPI numbers out on Wednesday. Right, let's have a look at the markets. Kick off with the Dow, see what they did during Friday's trading session. So on Friday, we saw the markets moving lower, but as I mentioned earlier, prices are already turning around and heading back to the upside. The Dow has become sideways. It traded down, traded back up to 89% and has started to move back down once more. If we have a look here, we can see that we've come back to 78% there, and the market bouncing off this level at the moment. In the 30-minute chart, everything was fine until the news came out on Friday, PPI numbers, and then the market just sold off. And you can see there we've managed to move higher overnight and currently above the 20, the 5, and trying to get back above the DP. And the DP has the 50 EMA in its way as well. So just above the DP is the 50 EMA, so price is trying to move higher. I've got a double resistance to take out there as well. And in the German DAX, the market up on Friday, managing to close above the 5-bar moving average still, despite the fact that the Dow had sold off. Overnight prices are moving higher. Let's look at this in more detail. We moved up off the close on Friday morning, market pulling back. How much did it pull back? So from the low of the session there to there, we came back to 78% retracement, and then the market moving back to the upside, and overnight prices have taken out the DP, the close, the 50 EMA, the 20, and above the 5, and also above the 200. So strong move there from the German DAX, a lot stronger than the Dow. In the S&P 500, again, we're still holding that trend, aren't we? You can see that there. So obviously still some upside momentum yet. Prices up on the overnight also. And then in the 30-minute chart, you can see prices managing to trade up, but then moving lower into the end of the trading session during Friday. But a bit of a bounce there, some short covering. Market above the close and also above the 20, the 5. Got a bit of resistance there at the 50 EMA at the moment, and also the 200 MA is above as well. It needs to get through this in order to move higher. In the FT100, stuck in a sideways channel there, market closing below the 5-bar on Friday, but trying to recover overnight. More detail in the 30-minute chart. It was choppy until the news at lunchtime, and then the Dow moving lower, but recovered very well on the electronic session into Friday evening, and overnight the market is just driven through the close and DP, the 3 averages as well, the 5, the 20 and the 50 EMA, just got the 200 MA and the resistance with the psychological level there to take out. That psychological level, by the way, is 7,750, and that needs to be taken out as well. Meanwhile, in the dollar land, the market sideways, as can be seen there as well. So we are due for a bit of a correction in the metals, I would have thought. So let's have a look at those too, especially moving into Friday as well, with not Friday, with Wednesday's FOMC numbers. So starting off with silver, the market managing to push a bit higher again, up to the 89% retracement during Friday there. Let's just have a look at this high, see what we've got. 25.43, we've got 25.74 as well, which needs to be taken out. In a 30-minute chart, market able to move higher, but overnight you can see that it came in for a bit of a slamming there in the early hours. This price bar was at 1:30 a.m. Market now sideways there, sitting on the psychological level of $25 per ounce. If this is broken, the low will be tested, as will the 200 MA. The gold price is under pressure, having moved significantly over the last few weeks. It's now come under pressure there. You can see this with the market already being down overnight below Friday's low. So consolidating a bit at the moment, but still seems to be demand. There you can see the continuation from the weakness on Friday overnight. Prices moving lower there. Let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio. Gold-silver ratio moving down on Friday. Silver allowed to move up a lot more than I've anticipated. I'm very surprised. There is talk of shortages and everything else, but that's irrelevant because Jeffrey Christian and co will hammer the price down if necessary. But at the moment you're seeing that we've got a bit of a bounce there. So I was surprised to see the move on Friday, and I won't be convinced, as I've said before, until we get back above the 2020 high of $30 per ounce. And that was the time when the head of the CTFC, I can't think of his name now, came in and said, don't worry about it, we have the tools to tamp the price down. Well, why would they need to tamp the price down? That's the question. It's not a free market, it's a manipulated market. It's both an industrial and precious metal. And obviously, it goes all the way back. The history of manipulation goes back since the founding fathers put silver in, the silver dollar, underpinning the US dollar, and that's why it's always been suppressed and held under pressure, certainly from 1971 when Nixon removed the gold standard. Right, let's have a look at Friday's trades. So Friday, the market finding a bit of support in the pre-market there, moving up off the close, and also the 18,000 level, the red line at the bottom. We had a long to start with, market sideways, and eventually, as you'll see in a second, managing to hold at the DP level, and then eventually breaking out. And I just kept this one. I thought, I'm going to stay at break even and just see how long this goes for, as it wants to continue to make new all-time highs. And the market moving high there. I got it wrong actually. It was the 17,000 level, because obviously the entry price there is 17,942. So this is the 18,000. I didn't think we'd made a new all-time high during Friday. So there we go. You see the market moving up, and as it's moving up, I'm just watching the 5 MA there, and then as the market comes back, taking the profits off the table. It's come back there. So it was a good trade, just letting that one run. And then there were no trades for the remainder of the session. We got the news there at lunchtime from the US, and then into the afternoon the market stuck in a bit of a range, sideways to lower. Obviously the Dow under pressure as it sold off, but the DAX, as I said earlier, didn't really experience that, and just traded sideways and just trod water. So overnight, let's have a look, see where we are in a bit more detail. And there you can see that we've got the high from Friday above close DP and the 200 MA there in the 2 minute German DAX. The market just below the averages there, just below the 3, the 5, the 20 and the 50 EMA. Market just sitting sideways at the moment. It's 6:45 a.m, so another 15 minutes before the markets kick off, with the futures opening in Germany at 7 a.m. Right, that will do it for this one. Quick roundup of where we are from Friday and where we are overnight. So let's see what happens during today. And with that, as ever, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.